What's up, everyone? This is DyanaRozay. Welcome to my channel. You guys, I missed you so much. I miss being on camera and talking to you. I have had some crazy technical difficulties. We had a power outage that literally lasted the whole day. It was crazy. Either way, I'm back on camera now, and you guys are here. You saw the thumbnail, so you know what it's about. We're talking all things reality TV and hot topics. So go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, and your notification bell. Follow me on IG, TikTok, and on Facebook. Thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers. And thank you to all of you for watching these videos and for rocking with me, okay? So let's get started with the first story, which is Love and Marriage Huntsville's Melody Sheree. If y'all didn't know, she has had a doozy of a week. We're going to talk a little bit about it, but it looks like it is ending with a bang, okay? Let's start with today's news, which is Melody is performing. I talked to you guys a couple of weeks ago about this. I said she was going to be an opening act on the Obsession tour for Eric Bellinger, who is, I believe her name is Amaya Good, who is Megan Good's sister. So if I'm pronouncing that correctly, it's Amaya Good. Either way, he is an R&B performer, writer, has written for a whole lot of people, really good singer. And Melody is going to be opening for him. Let's see, she has 5 cities starting tonight. So super excited for her. Hope that she is in good spirits and that a lot of this social media crazy is not in her head when she goes out on that stage and perform. But you know what? She is a real professional and true performer. So I think she will have this in the bag. If there's anyone who's going to be in Connecticut at this concert, please film just a little bit and, send it out. Send it out to all of us so we can see, those of us who aren't there, we can see her perform. What else is going on with her? So I told y'all she had a doozy of a week starting on Tuesday with the custody case that her ex filed against her. So that was on Tuesday. And the streets was talking, social media was talking, I was talking. I told you guys that Tisha had been subpoenaed to be a part of the witness list for Martel. So she was supposed to be testifying, I guess against Melody on Martel's behalf, whatever was going on over there. But child, it has since been reported that Tisha actually dipped on the subpoena, a court issue or judge issued subpoena to be in court. She skipped out on it, okay? Which I guess may have left Martel in a little bit of a bind. What did I wrote here? I don't know if she did or not, but it sounds like it may have left her in a little bit of a bind. Whatever they thought or had planned out against Melody did not work in their favor at all, okay? Later that day, we didn't hear from Melody all day, actually. And so a lot of people were just kind of curious. And when I say hear from, I mean, we didn't see her post on her social media pages or anything like that. So a lot of people on social media, fans, were kind of like talking about this court case, talking about Tisha being there. Why the hell was she here? And just kind of wondering if Melody was cool. Her brother, Melody's brother, Marcus, who ended up, coming on social media later that day, was super excited. Like, he came on live, actually didn't know how to flip the camera around so that it was facing him, but he kept saying things like, you guys, you will not believe this. Should I tell you? Should I tell you? And then he ended up giving us a story that I'm not sure was what he intended to say, but the message behind it was, put your faith in God, and once you give it to him, he is going to deliver. And then he gave us an example of his student loans. But the story actually felt a little bigger than that. And then we got Miss Melody. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Then we got Miss Melody the next day, who was doing this strong ass Millie Rock. Check it out. She is winding them arms up and throwing that hand. She was dancing around. She is at her brother's house. This is on Tuesday night. She didn't post this on Tuesday night. She actually posted it the next day. And so I was just like, listen, whatever happened in court did not break this woman's spirit. So I hope she has the same good energy when she performs tonight. And you guys let me know. This is actually on my Facebook page. So if you guys aren't following me at DyanaRozay Real Talk on Facebook, that's my private group.
In my feelings on the way.
Ooh. that is Robyn. If you guys aren't following me on DyanaRozay Real Talk on Facebook, please do. Just going ahead and ask for an invite. You're going to have 3 little questions and you're going to have to agree to some rules. But let's get it popping over there. Y'all can follow me and I will let you in, okay? Let's see what else Melody had going on. She did this on Friday night, y'all. She posted it in the wee hours, and she said that her and her man took a late night trip, a last minute road trip. I guess they did some sort of 2-day getaway celebrating. And she also said, you ain't a goat until you lose it all. Watch everything fall apart, stand up, hold your head high, grind, take chances, and get it all back. Y'all let me know what y'all think she was saying there. I felt like maybe she was talking to her haters, like Destiny, for instance, who really fixed her mouth to say that Melody couldn't get everything back following the divorce. She was like, that's not possible. Melody said, it is possible. I got it all back, okay? I've been restored in love and in finances, and hopefully soon we will see this court case resolved. So she'll be, basically have all things resolved. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Even Marcel had some dirty tricks. Y'all remember I played a video for you guys, I think last year around this time, actually, where he was talking about how the social media edition of Love and Marriage Huntsville failed to highlight Tisha's business accomplishments. I'm like, nobody has failed to highlight Tisha's business accomplishments more than you, sir. But he was blaming the show, and then he had the nerve to say, oh, they'll show you people who's making t-shirts and selling classes where they talk about God will get you through, but they won't show real business. So hopefully this message is for both of them, okay? And anybody else who don't see it for this woman. It's kind of crazy that you can go through so much and there's still people who wants to see you fail. But anyway, let's get to the next story, which happens to be Melody's ex-husband. If y'all did not know, this man was the grand marshal for the Bloody Sunday March. So they did a march today in celebration. Was it today or yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. And basically just, in celebration of, anniversary celebration. And I'm sure that Martel thought he was doing something historic, something meaningful, but baby, that got overshadowed by the lack of a car seat. Somebody reported that Martel was holding his youngest in his lap, had the kids in the back of the pickup bed and some in the back seat, and child, all of his good deeds went straight down the tank. See, that's the difference between men and women. Women would have remembered that damn car seat, okay? We would have remembered, or we would have had some other things happen, but he did not, and now social media is tearing him up. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Y'all know y'all can get on any platform and see it. It'll probably be the first thing that pops up, to be honest. Let's get to the next story, okay? Which is Letitia. I already told you guys that there could be a bench warrant out for her. Maybe not, but chances are if she fail this man's court case in any way, which, we were all waiting for that. Chances are he wasn't going to win anyway. But if she was too far off on something that she was supposed to be there for, she could get a bench warrant, possibly. You don't really want to play with the judge. Either way, she is living her best life. I guess it was the Scott's mother. Mama Scott's birthday was yesterday. People were celebrating, and they were posting pictures. Here is a picture of all of the honorary Scotts. Y'all see Cedric and his wife. Marceau's in the middle. There's Kimmy and Jalen, all honorary Scotts. Even Wanda was there. But you know who wasn't there? Destiny wasn't there. After saying that everybody calls her their sister and so on and so forth, she wasn't there. So that's interesting. I wonder if she had like a job or something that she was doing. Y'all can let me know in them comments. Let's get to the next story, y'all, which is Real Housewives of Potomac. Baby, there has been so much happening on social media following the reunion. In fact, the reunion isn't even over. The third part airs tonight, along with Robyn's special edition about, all the rumor and crazy that was going on with Juan. And turns out it wasn't actually a rumor. That mess was actually true. Okay. But news story has broken. First, let me play this for y'all. Miss Katie, the one who was like, hey, is it possible for me to come back to the show? Well, baby, she was like, if y'all ain't gonna pay me to come back in the show, I'm just gonna tell my truth on Twitter. First, let's start with this little story, y'all. I told y'all that Katie had a part-time job. Well, it looks like she had some things to say about it. So let's check it out right now.
Pull your ass off, or you cannot. I don't have to actually do anything. I could actually not do anything for the rest of my life because I don't have to. I'm doing it because I choose to. You know? Respect that hustle. Come on, that's a dumpster? And I'm not diving. So don't get it twisted. I'm not broke. I'm not a joke. I'm the real deal. And I think that there deserves to be respect for people who show up and show out, That actually fucking matters to me. Breaks my heart that more people don't have that level of respect for themselves and other people. Like, what? Come on, we can do better. So I'm going to go to work. I'm going to take out the trash. And is that glamorous? Goddamn right it is.
Okay. So Katie was talking about having respect for people and is what she doing glamorous? You got dang right it is. Okay. Well, baby, she didn't have any respect for this one last night. Miss Charrisse, she let her have it, okay? She spread her business all up and down these Twitter streets. Now, Charrisse was on the reunion last week where that was where she was addressed by Andy. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, she had spread a horrible rumor about Karen on the show 7 seasons, saying that Karen is known for going into bathrooms with strange waiters and doing little favors in the bathroom stalls. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was nasty. It was dirty. Karen kind of took it in stride on the show, like, I'm not even going to humor you. Mia even got involved. We'll talk a little bit more about her in a minute, but Mia even got involved and said that she had heard the rumors too. Basically said it had come from a family member. Karen said, please let Andy know who the family member is so I can sue their ass, okay? She didn't say the sue word with Charrisse though. Don't matter because there was one thing Karen did say. Karen said, I heard some things about you in these streets. She was like, Charrisse, you know that wasn't true, but I heard some things about you and I never thought to repeat them. You know why? Because I know you have children and I wouldn't want your children to feel a way about you. Charrisse said, ain't nothing about me like that in these streets. Bam. According to Katie, there is. Katie said this yesterday. She said, RHOP, maybe next season, they'll ask Charrisse Jordan about the night we had sex. And I lied for her so that she could get her settlement, divorce settlement, you guys. Y'all remember, she was fighting her ex-husband for a pretty penny. And when she finally got it, she built a champagne room, had champagne flown in from all over the world. Anyway, she said, I'm not bitter. This is Katie talking. She said, I'm not bitter, just saying. So it looks like Charrisse may be on next season, season 8. Or maybe she is so entertaining that we'll all have to be amazed. Then she said, never. And then she said, I never lie. I told Karen about the incident first. Then I told my mom, I don't lie. So did Karen ask Katie to air out the business? I did. Listen, never in a million, never would I ever think that Charrisse is out here in these streets being this kind of sloppy, but she is. So you guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? She also had this to say in regards to Michael and Candace. Y'all, if y'all didn't know, Michael Darby is suing Candace Dillard Bassett for $2 million. Okay. Apparently, he sent Candace a cease and desist prior to the filming of season 7 and said, listen, keep my name out your mouth. And I'm just going to say it. It looks like Ashley baited Candace so that she would attack her with some, Michael Darby slander, and Candace did not disappoint, because if y'all think about how that season went, we get a scene very early in the season with Candace and Ashley. Ashley came over to Candace's house. They sat, they exchanged gossip, and then Candace sat there smug as a bug in a rug talking about, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you got rid of those old balls and all this other crap, the whole time knowing she was in receipt of that cease and desist. But then Ashley went for the kill. There was some event that they had, and Ashley started talking about Candace's husband and got Candace all in her feelings. And Ashley said, now you know how it feels, don't you? And when Candace realized she was being baited, she actually went for the attack and said, that is why your husband, who I don't even believe they're divorced yet, so that's still her husband, pays a man to slob his knob. And Michael Darby waited all the way until the end of the season to hit Candace with that paperwork. He said, I want my $2 million. We're going to court. Now, a lot of people are saying that Michael Darby doesn't have a leg to stand on. We'll see. Michael Darby is not on the show anymore. Is this part of a storyline for next season? Possibly. But in my opinion, if Michael Darby isn't willing to give his ex-wife and mother of his 2 young children any money, he ain't letting Candace slide either. So y'all let me know what y'all think in them comments. But look, this is what Katie Ross had to say. She said, I read something ridiculous. It better be a joke, Michael. Don't F with the real Candace. Slowly back away, son. Then she said, hold up. I'm not the type to hold grudges. She's trying to get back at Ashley. I'm not the type to hold grudges, but I do remember someone telling me what a loser I was for dating broke dudes after having 3 kids. How you doing, hun? Full circle. She goes on to say, I did not stick up for the real Candace. I am not to try to get my job back. I stuck up for her because it was the right thing to do. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that too. This is going to be juicy. They start filming this month. I'm not sure if they got those cameras rolling yet, but this month. And it looks like Katie Ross has got it cracking over there. Y'all let me know what y'all think. She definitely gave Karen the ammunition she needs this season to fight this one right here. Ooh, child. Every time I look at Charrisse's face, Charrisse always looked like she was ready to go after somebody anyway. So looks like Karen has some ammunition if Katie cannot come back. Now let's get to this final story. Actually, this isn't the final story. Let's get to this story, which is Mia. I have one more story after this. This is Mia. Y'all, look at Mia. Damn near 85 to 90% of Mia's storyline for season 7 was false. It was all lies, things she made up just so she can get a check on the show. Real Housewives of Potomac has a real problem. Andy's going to have to get a hold of this because this woman came out and basically apologized to everybody. From who did she apologize to? She apologized to Jacqueline, said basically she used her for a storyline. She apologizes. She used Jacqueline, her best friend from childhood, and her family, said, I realize I hurt you guys, but Jacqueline has always been my ace. I'm hoping that we can, move on from this. However, I know it'll never be the way it was. So she was willing to destroy that friendship. Her husband, G, was really good friends with Peter Thomas, so good that at one point Peter Thomas asked him for $60,000. But y'all know Peter came out and was like, your wife is lying on me. Mia's lying on me. I never had, any kind of relationship with Wendy. Please cease and desist using my name. And I really feel like he was saying that more toward Bravo than Mia. But G took it a completely different way. He was like, listen, you don't know my wife. You don't know me. You asked us for 60,000. You held my daughter. If that's the case, we are no more, Peter. So Peter ended up taking a video down and apologizing to G, but still telling Mia, you lied on me. In the video that Mia said she had on her phone that was proof was of Wendy eating some damn whatever, trout group or whatever the hell she was eating, snapper. And that's it. So she ended up apologizing for the second or third time to Wendy on social media. You guys let me know what y'all think. Should Mia be on the show anymore now that we know that 85% of her storyline, maybe more, because even the cancer storyline that she showed up with at the beginning of the season wasn't true. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in them comments, okay? Now let's get to this one. This is Drew Sidora and Ralph Pittman. Y'all already know these two are headed for divorce, and it looks like this story is going to play out on Real Housewives of Atlanta. That is what I just read not too long ago. So they are still going to film. But look, you guys, I told y'all that it was Ralph Pittman who beat Drew Sidora to the punch, and I got that story from People Magazine. It turns out that it was actually Drew who beat Ralph to the punch. And Drew, y'all, she got super petty. She went on IG and said, "Listen, this man has been after me. He is in these streets with she didn't even say men or women. She just said he has had affairs on me. But the rumor in the streets has been that it's been both. She said that he physically attacked her. Apparently, he snatched a phone out of her hand, made her fall. I guess when she was trying to reach for it or get it back, made her fall. So this is about to get petty. And then she said that he abused her financially. So she's saying that he took money, her the game money and some of the songs that I guess she made early in her career, that he actually was spending her money. So she is claiming financial abuse as well. Well, looks like Drew ain't the only person who is petty in these social media streets. Y'all, check this out. It looks like Mimi Faust is also just as petty, because she posted this with this scroll that says breaking news. This is her ex-fiance twice, okay? She was engaged to this woman twice, Miss Tai Young, and she is basically implying that Drew is in a relationship with Tai. She actually has a song playing from Ice Spice called Munch, of all things, and it is talking about munching on each other, okay? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Drew has presented herself as a very conservative family woman. Her mom is a preacher, had some, things to say about others on the show who, didn't carry themselves well. And now it is Drew who is being rumored to be out here and dating women while she is still married. I told you guys in my last video that Drew has been standing beside her man while all these rumors were going on, so now I'm wondering, did they have an open relationship? Was he out there doing his thing and Drew was doing hers? I don't know. Well, she is filing that or claiming that he had affairs on her. That's a part of her divorce filing. That changes things if this is true. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? I'm going to wrap it up here. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit your notification bell, and I will see you all on the next one.